that aren't really that amazing, but they do the trick, because if you're not sure how to do the lesson and you think, wow, what was Mr. E saying in class? You can watch this video and find out. So to all two of you who are watching this, perhaps you're the same two that watch curling on television, have at her. As you can see from sports, the Jets are playing tonight. Our face-off in the classroom showed that the Predators might win, but we're going to hope not. And if you really are a math geek, you might do the math and try to figure out what date it is based on all the clues I just gave you. And if you're that much of a math geek, you should probably watch a better math video than this. Let's get on. Adding and subtracting decimals. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do some front-end estimation. And I can't emphasize this enough as I attempt to make eye contact with absolutely everyone in the room. Front-end estimation will save you money. Don't forget the story about me and Menards buying lumber for the deck. If I hadn't stopped at the till and said, wait, let's run a last estimate. Is my math correct? And then I realized, wait, there's a problem here. Then I saved myself quite a bit of change. So make sure you're always estimating. You know when you get a quiz back and you look the answer, and before I even tell you the answer, you go, yeah, you probably did a quick estimate when you looked at it and you realized that can't be the answer. So this is what we're working on, front-end estimation. So let's take a look at an example. It's hard to see the letters and numbers from out there in YouTube land, but I presume you have a copy of this textbook because you're in my classroom. And if you're not in my classroom and you're watching this video, shame on you, you creeper. Let's watch carefully. Shrek 2 is one of the highest earning movies of 2004. This table shows how much money Shrek 2 earned in Canada and the US for the first week it played in theaters. Studios record the earnings in millions of dollars. Estimate first the first 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, and then all 7. Okay, markers ready? Okay, I want you, I'm just going to go, and then I'm going to put it back up. I want you to estimate how much was earned in millions of dollars in the first 2 days. Now, for example, if it says 10.1, that means it earned $10.1 million, okay? So you're going to have to round up or down to estimate. Are you ready? How much did Shrek earn in the first 2 days?
Oh, come on. Ooh. I want to see the first.
Want that again, real quick?
Yes, please.
I have an estimate in my head.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, let's see those boards. Okay.
I didn't see anything. I just wrote it.
Oh, okay.
I just write it down quick.
Now, can I show this one? I like that. That's a kind of a cool one. If you can see that on the camera, it says 10 million, 12 million. And what my friend Fidrich here said, because I don't use names on YouTube, 10 and 12 million dollars. So, Fidrich, what you're saying is $10 million on one day and 12 names on the other?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just calling you Fidrich because I don't see your name on YouTube. Yeah? Well, that's pretty smart. Well, I actually did a tighter estimate, and I went 11.8 and 9.2. Now, I want you to look at these numbers. This is for a total of 21 million. Why would I do 11.8 and 9.2? Can you see that? Yes, Helga. Well, why would I put 11.8 here? Not sure yet. Why?
Maybe, because the 8 is 5 or over, so then it would round 7 to an 8.
Yeah, the 8 is over 5, so it would round up to the 8. Could I have just rounded it to 12 like Mr. Fidrich here?
Yeah.
Well, for sure. Was that a reasonable estimate?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Can I round that to 9?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, Fidrich rounded it to 10. Don't begrudge him that. Because you know what? He was thinking 9 and a bit. But the bit is closer to 9. Yes?
5. Okay, for Thursday, for May 20th, but you could have done is you could put 9, 6, and then. Okay, I'm just told that.
Oh, I think you were thinking like that the 9 would round up. Yeah, I see what you're thinking. I like it. So let's estimate for the first 7 days. Are you ready? We're going to estimate for the first 7 days. Now, you know what? If I'm estimating 7 numbers, I think I'm just gonna go to whole millions, okay? So you wanna look, is it closer to the up or the down, okay? So for example, if I looked at this one here, I would just say 12. If I looked at this one here, I would just say 9. If I looked at this one here, what would I say? So estimate 7 days, see if you can do it. Can you pause it, Mr. Cameraman? We'll call you Zippy today, Mr. Cameraman. There you go.
And we're live.
All right, welcome back after a message from our sponsors. Today we are being sponsored by Mustaches R Us. Everyone should have one, and if you like them, have two. Wait, there was no pause. That just sounds weird to me. Oh well, if it didn't sound weird, then I think they're strange. Now let's take a look. We were rounding either up or down. Should we round up or down on this one? Up. Down. Okay, now this got a lot of numbers. Do I need to look at the thousands to figure out if I'm up or down? No, I only need to look as far as the tenths. Because if I cut that off, 11.7, that's closer to 12. 9.1 closer to 9. 28.3 closer to 28.
Down.
So you can see that I only need to go to the tenths. So I'm going to do my estimate right now. I'm going to go 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 28 is 49. Help me if I make a mistake. 49 plus 45 is 54, 84, I think. Plus 35 is 214. Plus 12 is 226. Plus 8 is 134. Sorry, 134. I was over by 100. So about 134, I'm thinking. But I'm going like up, down, down, up, 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 and down. And my front end estimation gets me close to my number. Let's look at another one here. Ephraim is a long distance runner. These practice distances for 5 days last week are shown in the table. How far did he run in 5 days last week? Let's do a quick estimate. Up or down? So 9 plus down. So 9 plus 12 will go 21. Up or down? So 32. Up or down? 42. Up or down? Down to 14. Were we at 42 before? So that puts us at 56. So it looks like he ran 56 kilometers. And then wait. Is that wrong there? Did I make a math mistake?
Maybe.
Oh, look. They didn't go up. Look at that. They didn't go up. And look, they didn't go up there. They didn't go up there. Wow. So they said 53. We had 56. I'll bet you we're closer. You want to check?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Zippy, could you pause the video, please?
For sure. And we're on air.
All right. Thank you for coming back from a message of our sponsors. Hopefully you got your popcorn and you're now eating your snack and enjoying the rest of the show. So we found that our estimates were different because they weren't rounding up or down. They were only rounding down each time, but we weren't satisfied with that.
No.
We rounded up, up, and down because we were looking at the tenths. If they were more than 5, it went up. If it was less than 5, it went down. And so we checked it on our calculator. Our estimate was 56, theirs was 53, and the answer was 56.05. You'll know the true nerds in the audience because they just paused the video and zoomed in digitally to check. But indeed, we were close. Then we had an argument. One person said, they were off by 3. Someone said, no, they were off by 3.5. And then someone else said, no, they were off by 3.05. So, thank you, all us math nerds. You did a great job. I love it. I love it. And out there, YouTube lad, if I call you a math nerd, I'm only giving you a compliment. Or I'm just trying to commiserate myself because I am one. Yes?
Thank you.
Because 14, like, as an average. I guess so.
Thank you, Abigail.
All right. Now, let's take a look. Wait, where are we? Here we have, he starts adding it up manually. So check this out. This is the actual 8.85 and the 12.25. But you see, he got rid of the decimals. Do you see here?
Oh, huh?
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna
let's
add
take a
them
quick
in.
look at the board, and I'll show you how this works. Mr. Zippy, can you pause it for a moment?
Yes. Two. Good.
All right, welcome back. So we noticed in the textbook, it's showing you how to add all these decimals in the manual algorithmic fashion for adding. You'll notice there are decimals here, and so we're going to do it without decimals. And what we found was that if we added all these up, we had 15, so there was 5, carried the 1. Then when we add all of these up, we find that it adds up to 30. So we have the 0, and the 3 goes up. When we add all of these up, we found that it comes to 26. We put the 6, 2 goes up, 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. But now, let's not forget, these had decimals. We ran this many kilometers the first day, second day, third day, and fourth day. Where should I put that decimal? After the 6. Now, I know that for 2 reasons. The first reason, I should always line up my decimals when I'm adding. The second reason I know that, why do I know that? Because I had an estimate, and I knew my estimate was 56, which is not 5 or 560. So for sure, we know that our decimal goes there. Now this is pretty much the end of the lesson because I think this stuff is pretty straightforward. I think you're going to get this no problem lickety split. But if not, please message me on Edsby, email me, I'll respond, we'll all be friends online.
Or
I'll make
leave
sure
it.
you're ready for your quiz.
Or
Thank
leave
you,
it.
YouTubers.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.